Joining me now is Charles Cascarilla, the co-founder and CEO of PAXOS, the cryptocurrency partner for PayPal. Charles, it's great to have you. And listen, I mean, let's say I just am somebody whose pension fund has now, a 0.5% or 1% allocation to Bitcoin. Should I be comfortable with that?
Well, I mean, look, I think having a small allocation to Bitcoin is something almost everybody should have. But at the same time, it's really thinking of it as a call option. The point of owning gold is because you want to have a store of value. The point of owning Bitcoin is that it could become gold. And so we don't know exactly if that's going to happen. It's possible it might not. But on the other hand, it's been around now for 12 years. It's lived through a lot of turmoil, a lot of tests. It's the best example we have of digital gold. And what we've seen through COVID is that people's lives are more and more digital. They're online. They need to have a digital store of value. And just as importantly, everyone has seen what's going on with the Federal Reserve balance sheet, and people are looking for ways in which they can protect their assets. And so Bitcoin is an example of one way to do that.
Absolutely, Charles, although it's interesting to me that in some ways it's quite simply the herd mentality where people realize, okay, there's going to be 21 million of them. Bill Miller made this great point. He said, there's 47 million millionaires in the world, and there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin. So in other words, if every millionaire on the planet just wanted one, they couldn't get it. There's not enough. So, it's just a herd thing where everyone realizes, oh, okay, this is going to be the thing to own. And so we all better own it. And from that point of view, the sky's the limit, isn't it?
Well, I mean, look, that's certainly one way in which the price goes up. You get a lot of people buying something that has a finite amount. But on the other hand, there is some fundamental relevance to what's going on here, which is that there is a need for a store of value. There's a need for a purely digital store of value. And that's what Bitcoin represents. And so there's, of course, other ways that could happen. And it doesn't need to necessarily be Bitcoin. But so far, nothing has come along that's better. And so this is a real chance to own something at the early stages of a transformation. And really, you're going now from an early adopter community to the mainstream. And I think that's partly what PayPal enabling this for their users is bringing to light. There's maybe 40 or 50 million people that were involved in the Bitcoin ecosystem up till now. And instead, we're going to go to something that looks like billions of people over the next year. That's a huge shift.